The American Family Golf Championship officially teed off today. We'll tell you everything you need to know about the event, plus why dairy farmers all across the state are being forced to dump thousands of gallons of milk. And we're learning more details about new charges former President Donald Trump is facing in connection to a classified documents investigation. You're watching News 3 Now at 5. The American Family Insurance Championship has officially begun. This year's tournament, the 7th year at University Ridge, and that's where sports director Zach Hanley is right now, and he has more on the tournament day one. Zach?
Yeah, that's right, Eric. I mean, when you think of the AmFam Championship, you think of two guys, Steve Stricker and Jerry Kelly. Well, Kelly's won it twice before. Steve Stricker still searching for that #1 win here. And after a day like today, he might be getting it this time around. He started with an eagle on 2. He finished his day with 6 birdies. He is 7 under, 3 shots off the lead. He made 3 straight birdies on the back 9 on 11, 12, and 13. 53 consecutive rounds of par or better for Stricker. That's a new PGA Tour best. And when we talked to him afterwards, he said to the guy that he passed, which would be Tiger Woods. We all know how famous Tiger Woods is. He's like, I'm gonna text him to remind him that now I hold that record 1 more round higher than you. We'll have much more. We'll hear from Stricker. We'll hear from Jerry Kelly on the AmFam coming up tonight at 6.
Everybody pulling for Steve Stricker. We'll get more updates at 6. Zach, thank you. Tournament started the day with an opening ceremony this morning. Organizers talked about how important this event is for the state of Wisconsin. Since 2016, this tournament has raised nearly $15 million for charity. About 900 volunteers from 15 states help make the event possible. And not only does the competitive golf championship bring in some of the best in the sport, it's also aimed to give back to the community. Our Catherine Merck shares the story of a player who was given a special honor this morning. Catherine?
Mackenzie Sloan had all eyes on her this morning as she teed off the tournament. In the midst of her health battle, she says being on the fairway has helped her move forward.
Golf has been there to kind of show me you take the good with the bad, you try your best.
Mackenzie Sloan's near-flawless shot meant the American Family Insurance Championship is in full swing.
She stepped up, calm, took her swing, drilled it right down the fairway.
The 17-year-old just graduated from Middleton High School and played on the golf team there. Getting on the green this morning is a milestone in her health battles.
My sophomore year, I was diagnosed with ALL leukemia, so I had to go through treatment that lasted in total about 2 years.
All proceeds from the championship are donated to the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation.
We started this tournament in 2016 with really the primary goal of raising money for local charities.
This weekend's tournament raises funds to help patients like Mackenzie.
We're proud to put our name on the Children's Hospital, more than 15 years ago. But it was more than just writing a check at that time. We've been committed to supporting the Children's Hospital year after year after year.
For this young golfer, each putt puts her journey into perspective.
Every shot's its own, and you just kind of keep going, which I feel like is just like life.
In the 7 years that the tournament has been here, they've raised millions of dollars for the American Family Cancer Center at the Children's Hospital, supporting patients like Mackenzie. Reporting live in Madison, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
We wish Mackenzie the very best, Catherine. Thank you. Spectators can take advantage of free shuttle services Saturday and Sunday. You can park over at Epic, not far away, and then get a free ride over to the ground. Service runs 7:30 a.m. until a half an hour after play ends. And you can find all of this information, including a full rundown of the weekend events and links to buy tickets. Channel3000.com, the place to go, along with our News 3 Now app. We need some rain out there. Gary Canalti trying to draw up a weather map that makes it rain just on crops and lawns and not at the golf course. Gary.
Yeah, that's a tough challenge to do. It'd be nice if we could do it that way, but we'll take what we can get. And right now, it's pretty dry across Wisconsin. There's visible cloud track, and you can see there's just not a lot in the way of cloud cover. There are thicker clouds out to the west that are producing rain over parts of Minnesota and Iowa, but notice the movement. They're heading toward the southeast. They're not heading in this direction. Now, that will change a little bit tomorrow. We'll have a cold front dropping southward, and that should help generate a few showers and thunderstorms. Temperatures last night, again, were kind of cool. That dry drier. Once the sun goes down, cools off fast. We're down to 45 in Madison. Temperatures were in the 30s over parts of central Wisconsin. But take a look at high temperatures so far today, up around 80 degrees. So about a 30 to 35 to almost 40-degree temperature swing because of that dry air. And look at the relative humidities, running around 15 to 25%. That is very dry for this time of year. Current temperatures, though, are pretty comfortable, right around 80 in Madison, a little cooler in the 70s closer to Lake Michigan, a little warmer, mid-80s out to the west here in Dane County. Right now, looking at 80 degrees in Deerfield, 82 in Cross Plains, and 82 in Wanakee. Look for skies to be mainly clear this evening. Temperatures dropping off into the middle 60s by late evening. Later on, I'll take a look at our chances for rain and how much rain we can expect in just a few minutes.
Gary, thank you. We're learning more details about new charges former President Donald Trump is now facing after he was indicted for a second time. He has become the first ever former president to face federal criminal charges. The Department of Justice unsealed the 49-page indictment this afternoon. Charges include unlawful retention of national defense information, obstruction, conspiracy, and false statements. Prosecutors say Trump shared a highly sensitive plan of attack against Iran to visitors at his golf club in New Jersey and was recorded on tape admitting it had not been declassified.
Our laws that protect national defense information are critical to the safety and security of the United States, and they must be enforced.
Now, the criminal case against the former president stems from the 15-month effort by federal government officials to retrieve records he had at his Mar-a-Lago estate. Trump calls the case the Boxes hoax. His first court appearance is scheduled for tomorrow in Miami. An aide to former President Trump, William Nauta, a retired Navy veteran, has also been indicted for his role in moving the documents. New at 5, Madison police say 2 teens were robbed at gunpoint this week after refusing to buy marijuana. The incident happened at Easttown Mall about 7:20 last night. The teens told police they were at a bus stop when an SUV pulled up. Someone got out, offered them drugs. When the teens declined, another person in the car pulled out a gun and robbed them. Police are still looking for those suspects. In Beaver Dam, a man was forced to climb onto the roof of his home to escape a fire. Firefighters arrived in the 200 block of East 3rd Street just before 7:30 last night for a report of a porch fire. Flames were coming from both floors of the home. One person was able to make it out safely. The other, though, as we mentioned, had to climb onto the roof to escape. A neighbor was able to help him down. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. June is Wisconsin Dairy Month, and it's a time when we celebrate all that the dairy industry in Wisconsin has to offer, and the farmers, of course, who produce it. But right now, some Wisconsin farmers are being forced to dump thousands of gallons of milk down the drain. Braden Ross joins us to explain why. Braden?
Yeah, so typically milk goes from dairy farms straight to a processing plant where it's turned into cheese and other dairy products to be shipped across the country. But cows can't turn off their udders, so when a plant can't take the milk, farmers' coolers fill up fast. That's what's happening in parts of Wisconsin as multiple dairy processing plants have had to lower their capacity or even shut down completely. And thanks to a dairy industry that's already bursting at the seams, there's nowhere else for that milk to go but down the drain.
I can only imagine the feeling of literally watching your hard work and your passion for what you have created literally going down the drain.
So we can get that in there. It comes at a time when the milk market is flooded and dairy processing plants across the state are at capacity. Wastewater issues caused one northern Minnesota plant to shut down completely this month, leaving 45 farmers without a place to bring their product. And farm experts tell me until the plant is back up and running, most of those farmers will be stuck trying to find a way to save their milk or be forced to dump it.
Braden, thank you. Representative Mike Gallagher has announced he is running for re-election and will not challenge incumbent Senator Tammy Baldwin for her seat next year. Gallagher represents Wisconsin's 8th congressional district and serves as the chair of the House Committee on the Chinese Communist Party. In a statement, Gallagher said he has a rare opportunity to, quote, help restore American strength, prevent war in the Pacific, and defend our basic freedoms from communist aggression. Tomorrow, thousands will gather in Madison for the Susan G. Komen More Than Pink Walk. News 3 Now, a proud sponsor of the annual event. It's being held at Willow Island at the Alliant Energy Center. The grounds open at 7:30 a.m. with a walk officially beginning at 9:15. And so far, the event has raised more than $125,000 to fight breast cancer and raise breast cancer awareness as well. The goal for this year is almost $170,000.
Every dollar raised here stays right here in South Central Wisconsin. We provide financial assistance for those diagnosed, screening and diagnostic services, mammograms and biopsies. We pay for that at UW Carbone. We have advocacy efforts on the Capitol bills right now we're trying to pass.
Now, if you want to participate, you can go to komen.org to donate or stop by the Alliant Energy Center tomorrow morning. Every dollar counts. They would greatly appreciate anyone who helps out. If you're hoping to keep the family cool this weekend, why not head to the Goodman Pool? It is officially open now. It'll be open to the public all summer except between July 21st to the 31st. That's when the pool will host the city's all-city swim meet. But you're still invited to watch that event. There are some rules to keep in mind if you do go to the pool.
Always pay attention to the lifeguards, no running, no glass. Just have fun. That's what it's here for. Have fun, enjoy your family and friends.
For more information, look for this story at channel3000.com. And now's the time to vote for Best of Madison 2023. You have until the end of the month to vote for your favorite business, people, things to do, and much more. Just head to channel3000.com and look for this story on our homepage. Then scroll down to the bottom of the article, and you can click on each category to vote. All you'll need is a valid email address to register and make sure your votes are counted. You can only vote once per category, so make sure your votes count. Gary's complete weekend forecast is just ahead at 5 and 18 years after the disappearance in Aruba of Alabama teen Natalie Holloway, a top suspect who's never been charged in her death, is in a U.S. courtroom, and we'll tell you why. And tonight at 6, how a generous donation is helping kids all across Wisconsin learn how to read. That's at 6. And closing out the week on Wall Street with marginal gains, the Dow up more than 43 points. The NASDAQ adds almost 21. The S&P up 5. We'll be right back.
Attention, Wisconsin veterans.
I'm Tony Evers, the governor of Wisconsin. If you are a veteran struggling to pay for rent, utilities, or other life-sustaining services, I want you to know that the Veterans Rental Assistance Program is here to help. So call 833-WISC-VRAP or visit VRAPWI.com. You've always been there for us. We want you to know that we're here for you.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburgers cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love.
Definitely love.
And our thick and creamy frozen custard, we make it for you all throughout the day. All day.
All day, every day. Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners. Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's. Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
So, all of us are here to talk about trading. Right now at US Cellular, you can get a new phone without having to trade in your old one.
Trade you my PB&J for that phone.
No, kid, you don't have to trade. See, $1,200 off any phone at US Cellular. No trade-in needed.
You drive a hard bargain. Boom. Chocolate milk.
You don't have to trade.
I'll take the chocolate milk.
Okay.
Get $1,200 off any phone. No trade-in needed. US Cellular, built for us.
If you're on Medicare and Medicaid, it pays to pick a plan with the benefits you want. With the iCare Medicare plan, members receive a spending account card that gives them $150 total per month to spend on food, OTC items, utilities, or even rent. Members also have a $0 copay for all covered Part D drugs and dental and vision coverage. Call to speak with a licensed sales agent who will help you find out if you're eligible. Rest easy. iCare is looking out for you and your health.
How do we decide what hotel to book?
Fear not, I got you. Choice Hotels has a hotel for every type of stay. Like a comfort with the kiddos.
Spacious.
That's what they all say. Stay twice and get a $50 gift card when you book direct at choicehotels.com.
And done.
Can we just call my dad now? Gorilla Glue.
Of course.
Gorilla Glue is incredibly strong and versatile, even outdoors. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Literally watching your hard work and your passion for what you have created literally going down the drain.
Coming up at 6, some Wisconsin dairy farmers are having to dump out their milk. We'll tell you why coming up at 6.
At the 2023 American Family Insurance Championship tees off, News 3 Now is bringing you daily team coverage of the Madison area's biggest golf event of the year. Join us for live reports as we take you inside the tournament from University Ridge. Tonight on News 3 Now. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
New at 5, the Pentagon says it's sending more than $2 billion worth of air defense systems and ammunition to Ukraine. In a statement, officials said the funds will come from the Ukraine Security Assistance Initiative. The Pentagon says that initiative gives it the authority to work with industry partners. It also says it plans to continue doing so to provide more support for Ukraine down the line. Joran van der Sloot in a U.S. federal courtroom this morning on long-awaited extortion charges related to the family of Natalie Holloway, who disappeared back in 2005 during a high school graduation trip to Aruba. He has never been charged in the Holloway case, but van der Sloot remains a top suspect in the Alabama teen's disappearance. Laura Aguirre has the latest.
Thank you for your continued support.
It's a moment the mother of Natalie Holloway has long waited for. Dutch native Joran van der Sloot arriving to an Alabama federal courthouse Friday. A not guilty plea was entered on his behalf by a federal judge for extortion and wire fraud charges. Van der Sloot is accused of being involved in a plot to sell information on where Natalie's body could be found. A 2010 indictment filing shows Beth Holloway delivered $25,000 to van der Sloot after he said he'd reveal where her daughter Natalie's remains were buried. After receiving the money, he admitted his information was, quote, worthless. The Alabama teenager vanished on a school trip in Aruba nearly 2 decades ago. Van der Sloot, then 17, was one of the last people to see Natalie alive.
I want him to tell the truth. He knows exactly what happened. He knows what, where, when, who, why, and how.
Van der Sloot and 2 other men were detained multiple times after her disappearance, but authorities in Aruba eventually dropped the case, citing insufficient evidence. Van der Sloot is in Alabama on temporary extradition from Peru, where he's serving time on unrelated crimes. Having pleaded not guilty, he'll now stay in U.S. federal custody until the end of his trial.
To have Joran van der Sloot here in Natalie Holloway's hometown, finally to have justice served, it's just surreal.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
Van der Sloot currently serving a 28-year sentence in Peru related to the 2010 murder of a college student there. As the weather gets warmer, a reminder, leaving a child in a car for any amount of time can be dangerous, even deadly. Since 1998, more than 940 children have died after either being left or trapped in a hot car. A majority of those deaths happen because someone forgets a child in a car. Children's Healthcare of Atlanta's Strong for Life program says when it's 75 degrees, takes 30 minutes for the inside of a car to hit 104 degrees. But the danger rises with the temperature. At 95 degrees outside, it takes just 5 minutes for the inside temperature to reach 102. Dangerous for anyone, but especially for young children.
Their temperatures can rise about 3 to 5 times faster than adults. In addition, young babies and toddlers, they don't sweat as much, so they can't distribute that heat.
Experts say always check the back seat before locking car doors. It may help to leave something like a cell phone next to the car seat and have a plan with your child's daycare center as well. Safety experts say rolling down windows or parking in the shade does very little to lower the temperature. Well, we still need rain, but other than that, a pretty beautiful Friday out there, Gary.
I guess that's the upside of it. We've had some really nice weather and quiet weather. We haven't had any severe weather really to speak of for about a month now, which is good. 3 things you need to know in the forecast, though. We'll see some showers and thunderstorms develop north of Madison tomorrow afternoon. They'll gradually work their way south for tomorrow night. And on Sunday, we'll see some showers linger, but that'll turn us a little cooler. High temperatures on Sunday probably will stay in the 60s. Monday will make the lower 70s. There also is a slight chance for a shower Monday afternoon. But after that, we're looking for warm and mainly dry weather with high temperatures climbing to the 80s beginning on Tuesday of next week and lasting through at least Monday of the following week, and very little in the way of rain chances over that 7-day period. On Doppler track, you can see there are showers and thunderstorms out to the west, but notice the movement south. They're not heading toward Wisconsin. The air is drier here. Now, up to the north, there's actually a line of showers and thunderstorms just behind the banner there, and as we look at 6-hour future track radar, that will be dropping southward. But notice how they weaken as we start to get around 11, 12 o'clock at night. But this will provide the focus for more showers and thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. They'll develop to our north and then gradually work their way south along with a cold front. Rainfall amounts, you can see the spotty nature of the precipitation. Where those storms flare up, like they are in Minnesota right now, that'll happen tomorrow afternoon in central Wisconsin. So there could be some heavy heavier amounts of a ½ inch to an inch or more in some areas. But by the time those storms reach southern Wisconsin, around Madison and areas to the south, the precipitation becomes much more spotty. It'll be nighttime, the atmosphere will be stabilizing a little bit, and so the rainfall amounts drop off. And then the next day, the showers and storms develop farther to the south in northern Illinois, and guess what? That's where the heavier rain is. So, you know, there are the haves and the have-nots, and there are reasons for that. We'll see some more shower and thunderstorm chances Friday afternoon into Friday evening of next weekend, and maybe a slight chance on Saturday, but they're going to bring little in the way of additional accumulation of rain. In fact, this is the total rain over the next 10 days. And again, areas especially over southwestern Wisconsin looking pretty sparse, at least as far as the rainfall is concerned. Weather tracking, you can see that basically northwest to southeast flow, that's what's driving the showers and storms out to our west away from us, but that'll also start to bring in some showers and storms up to the north near the U.S.-Canadian border. Planning your night across southern Wisconsin. No rain here yet. 59 for the low in Verona, 59 in Windsor, and 59 in Stoughton across Dane County. Across the rest of southern Wisconsin, 54 in Camp Douglas, low 55 in Lone Rock, and 59 in Platteville. For tomorrow, we'll see variably cloudy skies. It'll still be warm with a high of 82, but we'll see some scattered showers and thunderstorms develop mainly north of Madison in the afternoon. And you see this on Future Track. This is noon. Here come those showers and thunderstorms. Notice by 4 o'clock, maybe some showers and storms there, mainly north of Madison. Temperatures still in the lower 80s here where the rain cools the air. Temperatures will drop off. Showers and storms starting to develop a little bit more Saturday evening, but again, the atmosphere is cooling down at that point. So while we'll see more widespread precipitation, it won't be as heavy, mainly light to moderate rain with a couple of embedded thunderstorms. This is 4 a.m. Sunday morning, and notice what happens after that. They quickly move on out. 8 a.m., the showers pretty much down towards the Janesville area, and then the skies actually start to clear to the north and west as we head into Sunday afternoon. Temperatures will be in the upper 60s. Those rainfall amounts, again, more to the north and to the south, lesser amounts in the middle unless you get caught under a heavier thunderstorm. First warn 7 to 10 day forecast. Temperatures bounce right back up into the lower 80s by Tuesday and stay there through next weekend and into the start of the following week. Best chances for a shower or storm Friday afternoon, Friday evening, and a slight chance on Saturday of next weekend. As we check out first warn traffic, Beltline not looking good on the eastbound side. There's been an accident near Stoughton Road, and you see the traffic backed up almost all the way to Fish Hatchery Road. So right now, 45 minutes on the eastbound Beltline compared to the normal 15 minutes on the westbound Beltline between University Avenue and I-3990. 19 minutes inbound from Sun Prairie to downtown. Heading outbound on I-3990, no problems there, 25 minutes. Middleton to Sauk City is a 16-minute trip to from Middleton, and then downtown to Sun Prairie going outbound is 18 minutes. That's your news through now. First warn traffic.
Gary, thank you. Coming up, we'll visit the only cheese factory in the country still making Limburger. Stay with us.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Create the ultimate backyard getaway with the 11% off everything at Menards. We have the best selection of decking, blocks, grills, and outdoor furniture to transform your yard from ordinary to extraordinary. Let Menards help you get the perfect Father's Day gift early with a Char Griller 2-burner propane gas griddle. Right now, get one for just $229.99 after 11% rebate. Save big money on your next project now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Everybody wants a wider smile because having white teeth projects self-care, confidence, and attractiveness. Whether you're on the dating scene, interviewing for a new job, or simply looking to improve your smile, what you need is Power Swabs. Power Swabs is as easy as snap, swab, and smile. You'll notice 2 shades wider teeth in 5 minutes and 6 shades in 7 days.
The thing I love about Power Swabs is the convenience. I mean, just you break it open, just rub it on your teeth, just like you're brushing your teeth, let it sit there for a little bit, and you're done.
So I noticed I have a lot more stains on the sides right here. So with the Power Swab, I was able to go in there and really make sure that I was getting that coverage, and it really did work.
Just snap the stain out swab to remove stains from natural teeth as well as caps, crowns, and veneers. Then snap the whitening swab to whiten your teeth 6 shades in 7 days. Finally, smile and show off your pearly whites.
It's 5 minutes in the morning and I'm out the door, and it's amazing. It's a week's worth of 5 minutes a day, and I couldn't be happier with the results.
With Power Swabs, there's no messy strips, trays, or lights that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Whether you smoke or drink coffee, tea, or wine, Power Swabs is sure to lift those stains with 0 to minimal sensitivity. Just a simple 5-minute application, and each day you'll be one step closer to smiling with confidence.
Having shades lighter on my teeth in such a short period of time, it almost feels like cheating, to be honest with you, and it tickles me that you can get those kind of results in that short a time period.
Try Power Swabs today and get 50% off your order and free shipping. Plus, get a free Quick Stick pen to remove those coffee, wine, or smoking stains on the go. Visit powerswabs.com or call the number on your screen.
Experience Madison like an insider with tips and tricks from Madison Magazine. Explore secret hangouts and scenic gems. Uncover hidden history. Score off-menu favorites and more. Madison Magazine, online and on newsstands now.
Want to know right now what the weather will be like tomorrow? Download the First Warn Weather app and you'll get my customized forecast for tonight and tomorrow.
The First Warn Weather app. Get it now. Powered by News 3 Now.
Welcome back. Wisconsin is home to more than 125 cheese plants, of course, more than any other state in the country. Our cheesemakers produce more than 600 varieties, including one that we could say is a bit of an acquired taste. Our traveler, Mark Kane, followed his nose to Monroe to learn more.
This is the Chalet Cheese Co-op, just north of Monroe. The co-op's been around since 1855. This factory was built in 1948 and is the only cheese factory in the United States producing one of the smelliest cheese on earth, Limburger.
Why Limburger? That's just what we've always made, you know, always. When I started, that's what they were making. Actually, it was mostly Limburger.
Jamie Farney is an award-winning master cheesemaker, certified in Swiss Baby Swiss Brick and, yes, Limburger. They produce a lot of cheese in this factory, a lot. And every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, they make Limburger. Oh, it starts out innocently enough.
Now, this is Limburger here.
This is Limburger.
Yeah, this was made this morning. It's about the consistency right now of like a feta. There's no smell to it. You don't smell anything in here?
No. And actually, no taste either. That's about to change.
Tomorrow morning, we'll cut these on our pneumatic cutter. We'll get 70 pieces out of here. And we'll roll each one in salt, put it on boards, and take it into our Limburger cellar.
The Limburger cellar. Sounds a little stinky.
How are you?
Guess what? It is.
So what Brian is doing here, he's putting the magic sauce on. So it's just a bacteria solution, which he's hand rubbing each one.
The bacteria in that magic sauce is what turns regular cheese into Limburger. They're the same cultures from when they first started making Limburger here in 1885. It's kept in these containers.
And this is the bacteria? This is the bacteria and saltwater solution. And that's what's applied to the cheese.
Oh, my gosh.
Limburger started in the early 1800s in an area was the Duchy of Limburg, which is in Belgium.
The story goes, Trappist monks came up with Limburger and brought it to this area in the 1800s. They produce about 500,000 pounds of Limburger a year here, mostly sold to distributors, but the co-op recently opened a retail outlet, the Chalet Cheese House in New Glarus. There, you can buy 2, 4, or 6-month-old Limburger. The older, well, the more aromatic it is. Sherry Foss is the store manager. Who buys it?
A lot of older people, but you'd be surprised how many younger people are actually buying Limburger.
It's time to say cheese. First, the 2-month-old.
That's good.
Now, the 4-month-old.
Oh. I think the crackers are good.
The 6-month-old was past its prime, so we decided not to try it. It takes some getting used to. To love it or not, Limburger lives on, thanks to one cheese company and one master cheesemaker whose love of cheese is more than skin deep.
And we'll have a final check of your First Warn forecast in just a moment.
It's Steinhafels Steinhafels Memorial Day sale. Right now, save up to $900 on Beauty Rest adjustable base sets. Beauty Rest Queen mattresses start at only $449. And when you upgrade to a Beauty Rest Black, you'll get $300 in Steinhafels cash and a $100 MasterCard rewards card. Beauty Rest Black Queen mattresses start at just $44 per month when you use Steinhafels' special 72-month financing. Shop in-store or online at steinhafels.com.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I?
Wow, is that really me?
I am so excited to tell you more about the innovation that is Plexiderm. Now, if you're someone who likes to try home remedies for under-eye bags or wrinkles like egg whites or hemorrhoid cream, I have good news for you. Plexiderm is actually formulated for your skin, and it's clinically studied to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles in just 10 minutes, and those results last up to 10 hours.
I thought I might see a little difference, but to see that big of a difference, I have so many dark circles, I have the puffiness, I have the lines, like, it's amazing.
The first time I saw Plexiderm work, I was amazed. When you look at these before and after videos, it's hard to believe that this is just a serum that you apply yourself at home to get rid of the under-eye puffiness, the crow's feet, the 11 lines, the deep forehead lines.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. It feels great. Looks even better.
Look at the results that we're seeing here. This person has very pronounced under-eye bags. Not much you could do about that before without an invasive treatment. This is just Plexiderm serum applied in small amounts under each one of these eyes, and you can see 10 minutes later, we sent those bags packing for the day.
This isn't the first time I've been on TV raving about this product. It's amazing. My friends, my family, they can't believe it. They're all calling. There's been creams, there's been lotions, concealers. Nothing works like this. And in just a few minutes, it's amazing.
Plexiderm is naturally derived from silicates. You'll just place a very small amount on your fingertip because it's so powerful, and then you just apply to those areas where you see your signs of aging, and then just wait 10 minutes and you will see the results. Right now, you can try Plexiderm for only $14.95. Call the number on your screen or visit plexidermtrial.com.
Want to work out for free? This summer at Anytime Fitness, you can get up to 3 months free. Get more for your membership than just machines, with 24/7 access and a community of support. Hurry! The earlier you join, the more you save. Stop into Anytime Fitness now and get the summer free.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2023. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including Fry Construction for Best Roofer, Windows and Doors, Kitchen and Bath Design, and Best Home Repair. Vote today for Fry Construction on madisonmagazine.com.
You want to add anything?
It's sunny and warm. What else do you need to know? No rain yet.
We're out of time. CBS Evening News coming up next, folks.